On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Saturday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video. Share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. In the morning, your name Saturday morning, the day when some of the regular ones and ones them out there traverse the church. So happy Sabbath to you all. And please remember On The Spot News Media, it's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right and now, so you know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. And to all of the regular ones and ones them out there traversing the streets, whether you're going to the market district or otherwise, as always, safe travel, pan the gravel, and continuously look out on the corner eye, cause what? The old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts. Yeah man. So we're gonna kick it off this morning with some international news. The first one coming out of the Cayman Islands, where the police have released the names of the 3 Jamaicans that tragically lost their lives in a fiery crash that took place on Monday, the 13th of May, along the Shamrock Road in Georgetown, Cayman Islands. Now on your screen is the deceased persons. They have since been identified as 41-year-old Shakara Stewart. And to the left of your screen in the PCAP is 30-year-old Junior Whitaker. And in the middle, 53-year-old Vinroy Grant. Really not the best way for anyone to go. So I therefore extend my sincere condolences to the bereaved families. Now over there in Canada, I'm pretty sure many of the ones and ones probably have seen this headline that states former KC athlete and his family facing deportation from Canada. So this is the family in question. Now I'm going to play a voice clip from the CTV station in Canada. They were the ones that broke the news and basically reported on the deportation order by the Canadian government. So listen keenly to what they have to say. Then of course, I will give my take on what is presently happening. Listen.
Tamari Lindo is one of the country's top-ranked hurdlers. He wants to sprint for a potential spot on Canada's Olympic team, but can't outrun a deportation order.
I have dreams of running for here and this and that, and it just feels like they keep turning it away.
In 2019, Tamari arrived in Toronto with his parents and 2 younger siblings from Jamaica. They sought asylum after 3 attempts on his father's life. George Lindo was a government worker who volunteered with the opposition party to get out the vote. He's been shot at and had his neck slashed.
I remember when they were running me down, I was just praying for God to just, When we were all leaving off to go to school, me and my other siblings, they said they were going to shoot up the car with all of us in us, and it's like, I was like traumatized.
But Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada has denied the father's claim for political protection. IRCC says it's not persuaded the assaults were related to Lindo's alleged political affiliation and activities. Crime, including murder, is widespread throughout Jamaica. Any risk they face is not personalized. It's one shared generally by all persons living in Jamaica.
The fact that they're doing this is unconscionable, and it does go against what I would say are Canadian values of, providing people their fair opportunities and also providing protection to people who are in danger in other countries.
The entire family is scheduled for deportation next week, denying Tamari the chance to compete in qualifying races for the Paris 2024 Olympics. The family will also have to return with their 5-year-old daughter, born in Canada.
God, I'm stressed. I feel it for my children, because I know I can't protect them once they go back to Jamaica.
The Lindo's lawyer plans to file a judicial review of their immigration claim to stave off deportation, but time is running out. Canada Border Service agents have already begun the process of arranging their flights.
Now listening to that heartfelt voice clip from the Canadian news station, for those who don't know anything about the family would be like, Jano Star, really sorry for them. Well, if you got sorry for anybody at all, sorry for the kids them. Because the father know exactly why he had to take his family and flee the island. You think that nobody aga just pick up them whole family and just flee the island, Ghana, Canada, just so, for no apparent reason? As he clearly stated, them fire whole heap of can half of him, 3 separate occasions. And they also stated that at one point in time, them also use an instrument to bust off him neck. So right there and then, we must say something serious go on right there. So there is a little bit more to this story. Well, the father, George, as he's known, come from Spoilers. And as he stated that he was working with the opposition to win votes in a Spoilers. Now that's a laugh. Anyone that knows the Spoilers community knows that that community is predominantly PNP 99.99. So I'm pretty sure the PNP don't really need no help for win no votes in the Spoilers. Spoilers is what you would call a safe seat. Pretty much like how it is near impossible, not impossible, but pretty much like how it is near impossible for Tivoli Gardens become a PNP garrison. So is Spoilers highly unlikely to become a JLP garrison. So that alone is utter rubbish from him. Now the father knows that him get himself in a some things. Get himself mixed up in a drug running. Get himself mixed up in a some knockings and clappings will claim some people life. And that is why the Canadian government gave that press release and make him know say him nah get it. Because what is happening to him is not unique to him, but what is suffered by the broader Jamaican population. So the Canadian government was just being diplomatic in what they were saying. They did their investigation and they found out what was happening or what had happened in the past, causing him to flee. So them know, say this brother here, mix up. But of course, you don't know them now go come out brawling and say it away there. So they said it the most diplomatic way possible. Now he is definitely right that when them come back, him probably can protect the children. And that is where me feel sorry for the children come in. Because the children are innocent of what the father got himself into. So I hope that the Jamaican government can put things into place, because the son is a really good athlete, a former KC student, a former athlete from KC that did pretty well. So I'm just hoping that the Jamaican government can put things into place to protect the children when they arrive. And I hope that they are smart enough to stay very far away from the spoilers community. Yeah, man. So anyway, make we continue. Now we're going to talk about the teacher, the missing teacher, Danielle Anglin, once more. Now there's a voice note with a female that has been circulated all over social media. If it was not all over social media, I probably would have disguised the voice, but and I'm me alone of it. And it is pretty much out there. The voice note is really troubling. I'm not for sure if the person in this voice note is telling the truth or it is a voice note that is being sent around to mislead the investigators into her missing person report. But I'm going to be playing that voice note for you. But first, for those who watched yesterday evening vlog, when I posted an Instagram live video footage from the brother of 29-year-old Danielle Anglin, the teacher who is missing, who was basically pleading and asking those who took his sister to return her to her mom safely. A certain part of that video footage, he said he's praying for his brother, the bad one. And he's praying for his sanity, and if that brother comes out, basically all hell will break loose. So for those who missed the entire Instagram live that I placed on my vlog yesterday evening, I'm gonna just play that small part of it for you so you can hear for yourself what the brother stated. Listen.
We are bloody up in the name of Jesus. You hear me, I tell you? I want to bring my sister home. I pray for my brother. Most people know of my brother, the bad one. Who knows. I'm praying for him. I'm praying for his sanity right now because God, he knows this man. Please, Lord, cover him. Because if this man comes out, it's turmoil.
If this man comes out, it's turmoil, said the brother of the missing teacher. Now, who is this brother that he's making reference to? Well, On The Spot News Media might not be the family's favorite vlogger. Might not be, I'm not for sure. Because I covered quite a few vlogs on that particular brother. I will not say who it is or where he's from. For those who know, as the brother say, no. But what I'm also asking the family of Danielle Anglin to do, regardless of how you may feel about me putting your brother out there, because as the brother said on Instagram Live, the bad one. So it was not a lie. He is indeed involved in criminal activities. In fact, he is presently incarcerated for a firearm-related charge. Take my advice and look in the direction of your brother. Ask him if he knows of anyone who would want to harm him and also harm his family members if they can't get to him. So On The Spot News Media have no ill feelings against that family. The vlogs I did on their family member has nothing to do with me trying to help to find Danielle Anglin. I will continue to assist in any way that I can for her safe return to her family. As far as I know, she's innocent. So to the family members of Danielle, see if you can visit that brother and have conversations with him and see if he can help to narrow down this investigation somewhat. I'm not for sure if he has anything to do with it or his involvement in certain activities have anything to do with it. But we know in Jamaica, they can't catch Quaco, catch him shut. Thing definitely real. As we all know, the family recently relocated from where they were living. I will not state from which community for their further protection. But one thing for sure, as Ninja Man would I say, something right here, so. Now me I go play for you the voice notes that has been making rounds on social media. As I stated before, I'm not for sure if this is real and authentic, as in that actually happened, or it is a hoax to mislead the investigation into finding Danielle. But I'm going to play it for everyone to listen nonetheless as we continue the search for 29-year-old Danielle Anglin. Listen.
The person that received the first call regarding the missing teacher, I saw a post on Facebook and responded to it, and somebody responded saying that they have information about her. It was from a woman's page, right? And I inboxed the person because they said I should inbox my number, and I did. Eventually, I received a call from a private number, but it was a male that called. The page did indeed look fake. You could say that it was a fake woman page. Anyway, the person called and asked if I'm the person who would like the information regarding the missing teacher. Anyway, I said yes. Him asked what am I to her. I said her cousin. Him said okay, he want a number for her mother. Sorry about that. Him called later in the night at 1:16 again. Well, him did call a time before that and I did miss the call because my phone no good and the screen did a freeze, so I never get the second call. But on the third call, it was 1:16 in the morning when him called, and him go say if me and the cousin of the teacher girl, him hear the same voice, so him pick up say me same time. So I say yeah, him go say I say, so you ready to give me information about the girl? Him go say some foolishness. I never hear him say properly because they talk low. And then after that now, I say, so what you want then? Because obviously I don't want to get information about her. What is it that you want? Him say, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing at all. Then him continue to say, I go and fuck out her hole. I say, oh?
Now listening to that voice note, really heartbreaking. Because however the situation is with Danielle Anglin, that not sound good. None at all. Now we just hope that the perpetrators are listening to the plight of her mother and return her home safely so. Because I know for sure people don't just go missing just so. It's either one thing or the other. It's either they voluntarily disappear, and from the closeness that it seems that the family have, I'm not convinced that Danielle voluntarily went and disappeared. So somebody took her for a reason that I think is way more than just having her for their pleasures. I honestly think that it runs way deeper than just a male trying to pleasure himself with Danielle. But whatever the reason is, I too join in solidarity with the family and ask kindly for her safe return. She's innocent. Whatsoever it is that you have taken her for, it can be worked out in a different way. Her disappearance does not only affect her family members, but it also affects the entire staff and the children that attends the St. Peter Claver Primary School. So if you're listening to this vlog, return her home safely. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.